There are moments in every life when the road feels longer than our strength. We wake up carrying questions that no one seems able to answer. We smile so others will not see the weight hidden inside our hearts. We keep walking, hoping that tomorrow will somehow be different. Yet deep within us, there remains a quiet longing for peace, for love, and for a light that never fades. That is why the life of Jesus continues to touch hearts across every generation. He did not walk through the world searching for power. He did not seek riches or honor. He walked dusty roads, climbed quiet hills, crossed peaceful lakes, and entered small villages where ordinary people lived ordinary lives. He chose to be close to those who were forgotten, those who were tired, those who carried invisible burdens. Wherever he went, people did not simply see a teacher. They saw hope walking toward them. Imagine yourself standing on one of those ancient roads. The morning sun begins to rise over the hills of Galilee. A gentle breeze moves through the olive trees. Birds sing softly as the world awakens. In the distance, a man dressed in a simple white robe walks slowly toward the village. His steps are calm. His face is filled with kindness. There is no fear in his eyes, only peace. That man is Jesus. He does not hurry because love is never in a hurry. He stops for the elderly who cannot walk quickly. He smiles at children who run toward him with innocent hearts. He notices the lonely person standing far away from the crowd. While everyone else walks past, Jesus walks closer. This is the heart of his message. No one is invisible to God. Many people believe they must become perfect before God can love them. They think they must earn forgiveness, earn acceptance, or earn peace. But Jesus showed something completely different. Before anyone changed, he loved them. Before anyone understood everything, he welcomed them. Before anyone believed they deserved mercy, he offered it freely. That same invitation still reaches us today. Perhaps you have made mistakes that still follow you. Perhaps there are words you wish you had never spoken. Perhaps someone hurt you so deeply that your heart became heavy with disappointment. Maybe you have spent years pretending to be strong while quietly breaking inside. Jesus sees all of it. He sees the tears that never reached your eyes. He hears the prayers that never became words. He understands the battles you fight in silence, even when no one else notices. And still he says, "Come." Not when you become perfect. Not after you solve every problem. Not after your fears disappear. Simply come as you are. Faith is not about pretending that life is easy. Faith is choosing to keep walking even when the road is uncertain. Faith is believing that God is already working, even before we can see the answer. Faith is trusting that every sunrise carries new mercy, every breath is a gift, and every step can lead us closer to hope. Jesus often walked through places where people expected nothing good to happen. Villages filled with poverty, roads filled with suffering, homes filled with sorrow, yet wherever he entered, something changed. Sometimes it was not the situation that changed first, sometimes it was the heart. Because when the heart changes, the world begins to look different. Fear slowly gives way to courage. Bitterness begins to soften into forgiveness. Loneliness starts to become hope. Darkness no longer feels endless, because even the smallest light becomes visible. Jesus never asked people to carry tomorrow before today had arrived. Instead, he taught them to trust one step at a time. One act of kindness, one honest prayer, one forgiven mistake, one moment of gratitude. These small steps may seem insignificant, yet they quietly transform an entire life. Think about a seed planted beneath the soil. For many days, nothing appears to happen. The ground looks exactly the same. Yet beneath the surface, life is already growing. Roots are reaching deeper. Strength is being built where no one can see it. Faith grows in much the same way. Even when you feel nothing has changed, God may already be preparing something beautiful beneath the surface of your life. Do not lose heart simply because growth is invisible. The strongest trees spend years developing roots before their branches ever touch the sky. Jesus reminded people again and again that love is stronger than fear. Forgiveness is stronger than hatred. Hope is stronger than despair. Light is stronger than darkness. These are not merely beautiful ideas. They are choices we make every single day. When someone speaks harshly, we can answer with gentleness. When the world encourages selfishness, we can choose compassion. When disappointment whispers that nothing will ever change, we can remember that every sunrise begins after the longest night. This is the quiet miracle of following Jesus. He does not promise a life without storms. He promises that we will never face the storm alone. Even when the waves rise high, even when the path disappears in darkness, even when the future feels uncertain, His presence remains steady, calm, and faithful. Like the gentle wind moving across the Sea of Galilee, His peace reaches places inside the heart that nothing else can touch. So today, wherever you are, pause for a moment, take a slow breath. Listen to the silence around you. Imagine Jesus walking beside you, not with judgment but with compassion. Not with disappointment but with endless love. His footsteps are steady, His voice is gentle. His eyes are filled with mercy. And perhaps the greatest miracle is not that He changes the world around us in a single moment. Perhaps the greatest miracle is that He quietly changes the world within us, one faithful step at a time. As Jesus continued His journey from village to village, people came to Him for many different reasons. Some were searching for healing. Some wanted answers to questions they had carried for years. Others simply wanted to see if the stories they had heard were true. But no matter why they came, they all discovered the same thing: they were welcomed. Jesus never measured a person's worth by their wealth, their appearance, or their past. He looked beyond what everyone else could see. While others noticed failure, He saw possibility. While others remembered mistakes, He saw a future filled with grace. While others built walls, He opened His arms. What would happen if we learned to see people the way Jesus did? How many broken friendships could be restored? How many lonely hearts could find comfort? How many families could begin again? The world often teaches us to judge quickly. We are encouraged to compare ourselves with others, to compete for success, and to protect ourselves from disappointment. But Jesus walked a different path. He showed that true greatness is found in humility. Real strength is revealed through kindness. Lasting joy grows from a heart that knows how to love. Sometimes we believe that changing the world requires extraordinary power. Jesus showed us something much simpler. A smile offered to someone who feels forgotten. A helping hand extended without expecting anything in return. A gentle word spoken to someone carrying invisible pain. A moment of patience instead of anger. These quiet acts may seem small, but they create ripples that travel farther than we can imagine. Think about the people who have changed your own life. Perhaps it was not because they were famous. Perhaps it was not because they possessed great wealth. Maybe it was simply because they chose kindness when you needed it most. Love leaves footprints that time cannot erase. Jesus understood that every human heart longs to belong. Deep inside, every person wants to know that they matter. They want someone to believe in them, especially during the moments when they struggle to believe in themselves. That is exactly what Jesus offered. He reminded people that they were never abandoned by God, even in seasons of silence, even in moments of failure. Even during nights filled with fear, God remained close. Sometimes we pray and expect immediate answers. We ask, and when nothing changes right away, we wonder if heaven has become silent. Yet silence does not always mean absence. A farmer plants seeds and waits. A child grows little by little. The sunrise never arrives all at once. Many of God's greatest works happen quietly, patiently, and faithfully. Faith teaches us to trust the process even when we cannot yet see the destination. Jesus often invited people to look beyond what was visible. When they saw scarcity, he spoke of abundance. When they saw impossibility, he spoke of hope. When they saw endings, he revealed new beginnings. This invitation still stands today. There may be situations in your life that seem impossible. A relationship that feels broken beyond repair. A dream that appears lost forever. A burden that grows heavier with each passing day. But remember this: the size of the problem does not determine the size of God's love. His compassion is not limited by our circumstances. His mercy does